Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the first video on the OKIE Patriot channel. OKIE Patriot 76. I have so many names, but it's the same guy. You know, it's just, I mean, it's me. But for 2021, I want to kind of redo the channel. Basically, just kind of redo what I'm trying to do. Because basically, what I was trying to do is I was just trying to just upload the podcast for like an hour. And I don't think people on YouTube are going to sit through an hour-long podcast. But basically what I want to do is my plan for this channel, OKIE Patriot 76, is I still want to do the podcast over on Spotify and iTunes. I want to keep it the same. But basically, I want to do daily videos. Maybe like a couple of videos that are under 10 minutes, and then at the first of the episode, that's my plug, is go listen to this podcast that I did this past week or that day or wherever. And I think doing it that way is just going to be a lot easier for everybody. And I know that maybe, like, I've seen this channel, I listen to this channel, and he doesn't even show his face. And I was listening to a live screen like the other day, and it was just a black screen. So I know there's channels out there that do that, and this guy had a bunch of people, you know, watching and things like that. So I know that, like, that's possible, but I just kind of want to change it up for the new year, and maybe this will work. The other channel, the Redneck Patriot channel, I had over 40,000 subscribers on that channel, and YouTube just ran it into the ground because of basically, I guess I broke too many rules, and they didn't like that. So basically, I'm not going to upload the podcast on YouTube because the same thing is going to happen to this channel, but I will continue to make content on this channel like I'm doing now. Quick little videos. So basically, my plug for this video is I have the best of podcast that I am working on. I'm on June, and I can't get. There's something wrong with the. It's not one to upload on the Redneck Patriot, but I think it's better just to listen to it over there. If you want to do that, just go listen to that. It's like 4 hours long, and like it's crazy because. Like a lot of these months that I did podcasts, I did like 10 hours of podcasts in May and in June, and it's like, it's brutal going through these podcasts, but it's interesting, and I think people enjoy listening to that. And I was right on some of the stuff that I talked about, especially with COVID, and then I was also wrong on a bunch of stuff. So anyway, that's the plan for 2021. And we'll just try that and go from there. So everybody has been making fun of these nurses. And this video I saw today, and there's been several videos. Like I posted one on Instagram today about like it was like the 1980s dancer. Let me see if I can pull it up. This video right here. So everybody's been making fun of that, but this is what and I don't know where this is at, but look at this. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where this is at, and some of these videos I've seen on Twitter, they say, well, if it's bad, then why are they saying it's bad? Whenever these TikTok nurses or whatever, but then I go find the TikTok and it was posted like a long time ago. Like, so I don't know where this video was posted or when this video was at or where this is at or whatever. But the point is, you shouldn't be seeing this in a pandemic if it was so bad. And, you know, it's just something you shouldn't do. But I've seen a lot of these videos, or a lot of these people. Like, there's this guy I saw here a while back where he went to these hospitals and they're just empty. So if it's really that bad, then why are we seeing this? But I got some news for you. We got we got round 2, 2021, right on time, by the way, right on time. So the first reported of the case from the UK is here in Colorado, is here in the US, and I don't know. It always has to be something, but basically, it's round 2 for the second. So I guess it's COVID-20. I guess I don't know what it's going to be called. It's the UK variant of the B117, also found in Canada. So I don't really know. There's a lot that we don't know about this COVID-19 variant, but scientists in the UK are warning the world that it is significantly more contagious. The health and safety of the Coloradians is our top priority, and we will closely monitor this situation. The discovery of the new variant led to the CDC to issue new rules on Christmas Day. And I heard where I think South California or Southern California is shutting down. They put that in place the other day. So yeah, this is crazy. This is going to be like a whole nother. This is round 2 of what we've seen this year. And one of the things I really I didn't like doing the best of episodes, but it was really interesting going back and listening to what I said in March and said in April and all throughout the months. And my opinion changed. It did. And it was really crazy because at the first episode that I did in lockdown or whatever in March, I was being pro mask and pro lockdown and things like that. And then as the time went on, I was quickly figuring out that this is not working out. So, but yeah, this is going to be fun coming into the new year. It's just like, you know, one thing after another. So I want to get into this story. This is trending on Twitter. COVIDiot was trending on Twitter, and I was like, I haven't heard that term in a while, and I clicked on it, and this is what popped up. And apparently, this guy up in Canada, he's a member of Parliament, and he's a very conservative, far right leaning politician up in Canada. But people up in Ontario, they're not happy. They're not happy with this guy because he basically broke COVID rules to spend time with his family over Christmas. And yeah, I mean, they're calling for his job to be yanked out, for him to be fired. And he said the lies and deception of COVID are over. How and why are so many allowed themselves to be deceived will take years to uncover, but I and many other Canadians will not accept the deception any longer. We are free and will defeat our freedom, wrote Hiller in a tweet. So here's some photos, but he's been very vocal rather, about anti-lockdowns and things like that. But people are just really upset about this guy. And I guess I understand, because it says up here that the fine for violating is $750, which I understand it's not really fair, but at least he is he's one, from my understanding, he's one of the only few Canadian politicians that are speaking out against these lockdowns. Like back in about a month ago, I did a podcast. I was like, this name sounds familiar. I did a podcast about this Adam Skelly guy with the barbecue deal. And if you haven't checked that out, go watch that podcast on my other channel. But I was like, that name sounds familiar. But he was one of the only people up there who were like, I think he received a lot of backlash for standing with this Adam Skelly guy. And he was like, he's making the right decision.
And is testing the government's unlawful orders. I have no doubt, indeed I'm certain, that these unlawful orders will be struck down by the courts. I encourage all restaurants, all businesses, and all people to do the same and to stand with Adam Skelly. In recognition, I believe the following poem by Charles Mackay is appropriate. You have no enemies, you say? Alas, my friend, the boast is poor. He who has mingled in the fray of duty, that the brave endure, must have made foes. If you have none, small is the work that you have done. You have hit no traitor on the hip. You've dashed no cup from perjured lip. You've never turned the wrong to right. You've been a coward in the fight. I will be sharing Mr. Skelly's spirit as well tomorrow. I will be testing the laws once again on the front lawn of the legislature, and invite everyone to join me at our No More Lockdowns Pots and Pans rally. Thank you, Speaker.
Member statements. The member.
So yeah, I mean, I don't think that's the video I posted or I put in the podcast, but I put a video of him talking in that podcast. I'm pretty sure. But I want to get into this last video, and let me refresh.
If you're even
let me refresh it here to see if there's any more comments on this video. But basically, this guy is basically saying that, and there's like this guy's pissed. Anyway, this guy right here, he's basically saying that the bomber in Nashville, which it came out that it was that guy, the Anthony guy. I was right. And now they're trying to say that he was a conspiracy theorist and he was into lizard people and hunted aliens. Which that is, I don't know. Seems kind of weird. Lizard people, man. It sounds like an Alex Jones thing. I mean, when I saw this picture, I was like, this guy's crazy. But apparently he's making bombs like 18 months ago. So I don't know if it was that bomb or whatever that went off, but it seems kind of weird. It seems kind of weird that like it's so weird that he had a girlfriend and then he gave that woman that house. It's so weird. It's just this is not, it's just so freaking weird. And it's even weirder that this guy has a girlfriend. Like why would you date this guy? And I thought he was single. Like they keep on changing, okay, they keep on changing stuff about this whole deal. And it's like the media, I don't know. Either they don't know the information at the time, and maybe it was just a rumor that he was single. I don't know. But I don't know. If you had a girlfriend, why would you give a random house to somebody else? I don't know. Maybe they weren't dating. Maybe they were dating last year. I don't know. I don't know. This whole, I mean, and I don't watch the news, but this, somebody asked me, is like, or like in the DMs, they're like, why is the media wanting us to hear about this all the time? It's almost like they're distracting us. It's almost like, January 6th is coming up, and, that date and the inauguration is coming up. It's almost like they're trying to cover up something. But I put on here, I said they're trying to connect this guy to be a Trump supporter because he was like a conspiracy guy. And I personally think that they're trying to cover up the fact that he did something with the AT&T building. I am completely sold on the idea that it has to do with the Dominion, server. But he might just be just a crazy conspiracy guy. Who knows? But this guy, listen to this guy.
Conservative domestic terrorist that carried out the Tennessee bombing, and you haven't been paying attention for the last 4 years. It was non-Muslim conservative domestic terrorists that mailed pipe bombs in the name of Donald Trump, that seized the Michigan State House, that marched in Charlottesville, and that were thwarted trying to kidnap the Michigan governor to hold a mock trial in the woods to try her for treason. It's non-Muslim conservative domestic terrorists that are the real problem in this country. And you guys need to get your fucking head out of your ass and start to fucking realize this before it's too fucking late. And for all of you Trump supporters that are out there saying that this wasn't an actual bombing, that it was a missile strike, just stop, okay? Just fucking stop, okay? Change the tinfoil in your fucking hat, remove your head from your ass, and get back in mommy's basement, because just fucking stop, okay? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Now, I don't believe it was a missile strike, but I don't know. I mean, who really cares? I mean, if this guy was a Trump supporter, really? I mean, like, there's a lot of people that support Trump, and like, I don't know, but does it really matter? Really, like I said. And also, those other people that he mentioned, I don't think were Trump supporters. I think they try to connect, like the Michigan. I barely remember that. I vaguely remember that. But the Michigan, the guy who tried to kidnap him, they tried to pull that crap whenever that happened, and it turned out wasn't true. He wasn't a Trump supporter. So I can't remember the exact details, but I know for a fact that he wasn't a Trump supporter. And it came out later. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and this is the style of videos that I'll be doing until until they shut me down, I guess. But I just think that I need to change up the way I do content in order to continue to grow on YouTube or not get censored or whatever. I think uploading the podcast, like, I think when I do the podcast, I think I'll upload clips, but I'll just say at the end or whatever, like, go check out the full episode on Spotify or whatever. Anyway, I needed to change how I was doing it, and I think it'll be better for the channel and for you guys, so you don't have to sit through like a, I don't know, long podcast and nothing to watch. So anyway, have a good night, and thank you for watching.